I just grip on that, and I show it. I sit like a champ and I wait on a whole lot. I just whip up a new Chanel paddock. I whip with the bricks and I don't break the door. Turn the whole top floor to up. 100 racks and one, two about to flood that.
This is a city that's hosted more Super Bowls than almost anybody else. And, oh yeah, Brock, they've won a couple of their own along the way, too. We're in the home of the Buccaneers, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. Today, it's an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Atlanta Falcons and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Just about halfway through the season now. Still a lot of ball to be played as we're off in Week 8. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Viking 18.
First play is to the air. Throw left side, complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
1st and 10 now from the 46. I'll throw it. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
19, Charger, 19. Hurt.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
On the ready.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Buying some time right. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Let's go.
Throw here, 3rd down. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th and long. Now, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you are going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And we continue to await our opening score of this ballgame.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Come on.
And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it.
Dragon, 18 Cardinal, 18.
He'll go play action. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage, he gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
He's got it inside the 10. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Mike Evans with the touchdown. Now they'll try the point after. Point after is up and through. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready.
They're going to try and throw it here. Has him on the quick hitter. Breaks the tackle. He's still going. Rolling into enemy territory. Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. The Buccaneers pick it up. Their offense going to take over a much better field position as they get a bunch on that fumble return. And here I was just moments ago, Brock, thinking this dude is going to be impossible to stop. Bowling through defenders, which makes them forcing that fumble all the more impressive.
Yeah, you never want to tell your guys to stop fighting through tackles because he is, to your point, Kate, so good at it. But the longer he fights and stays up, the longer those defenders have a chance to fly in and rip that ball free.
Let's go now. Lightning, 18. Ready.
Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. Oh, he has somebody. It's caught. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them.
Ready. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Bronco 80. 19 Lions. Mustang 19. 60 Mavericks. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Give him 32 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. Working quickly here. Back to throw. That's brought in downfield by Hutton. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 13-0 lead.
Quarterback, receiver, yeah, they'll get the credit. Those numbers and those stats, they're theirs. But that play...
And the kick is no good. The snap was off the mark, and that leads to a miss hit on the point after. So after the missed extra point, he is still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Come on. Hit. Cowboy 80.
Man in motion here.
Steady.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught, nice game left side. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons reach pay dirt for the first time this game.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10.
70 Lions. Here we go.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 19, 70 Lions. Ready, right?
They're throwing it. Short pass brought in. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Let's go. Trap 6, Hawk 70, Panther 11, Panther Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick.
Back to throw now. And that's a win for the pass rush. Shit as he threw it leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for 4th and 3.
18, Rattler, Mustang 19. 7 Pirates.
And they're going for this. He's got it deep downfield. One of the biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
Sticking to the air here. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. Give him 24 on that play. And the Bucs down to first.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
All set now. 1st and 10. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And here's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
70 Ranger. Dragon 60. 19 tight. Nice.
2nd down, looking for options. Into the end zone, but not brought in. It falls incomplete. And will bring up 3rd down.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
60 broadcast. 60, chap 60, chap 60. Buffalo 18. Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 12-point game in the 1st. 3-touchdown game for the rookie. That's pretty good in your debut season, Brock. But then you look at the clock and you see, oh wait, we still have a whole half of football to play.
Yes, when some of that psychology comes into play, don't just be satisfied. You can look at it one of 2 ways. I'm satisfied with what I've done, or you look at it and go, I got another half. I can throw 3 more of these babies.
Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he's stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. Offense up to the line fast. On 2nd down, Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. He gets 6 on that play. And that is good enough for Atlanta. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Cougar 19.
So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. The Buccaneers leading so far. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break.
Got it. Ready?
Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Staying with Robinson. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Ready?
Throwing now off the play action. Vacates quickly left, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. So 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Falcon first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Shotgun snap, again to Robinson. Good little whip there, looks like about 6. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play. Offensive line fast.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second down
70 Rangers.
He's dropping back to throw. Catch is made, it's Jalen Hyatt. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Throwing from the gun. This is going to fall down the whole way to the turf, incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Back to 60, back to 60.
Throwing off the play fake. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Mustang 19,
Third and long for him here. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons making a one-score game in the first half. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all, at this point, expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think
And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
19 tight. Ready? Panther 11, Panther 11. 79 Broncos. Ready?
They'll throw to begin this drive. Left and Otten makes the ground. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
Let's go. 18 Cardinals. Cup 19. Cup 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Ready?
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Warriors 70, 18, Pioneer. Rig alert, rig alert. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Say, hurt, hurt, hurt. Ready, right?
Working now from the gun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
19 tight, 19 tight. Panther 11, Panther 11. 79 Broncos.
Still sticking with the passing game. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Cougar 19.
That's Evans making the catch outright. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 13-point lead. Mike Evans with... touchdown! His second scoring catch of the game. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3- to 4-point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone, so the ball is going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. They'll run it with Robinson from the pistol. They'll cobble together a yard there. That's Odafe away with a stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
2 yards on the pickup. It's
Going from the gun here.
at the 37-yard line.
Defenders there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
They send a man in motion. They'll throw 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Surprisingly, had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
At their own 24-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Bronco 80. Steady.
Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. Tipped in the air, and it's intercepted. And the Falcons will get it back with some time to work with. We reached the 2-minute warning. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Steady. Viking 18. 19 tight, 19. Steady.
Airing it out to start this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there, but it's going to bring up 2nd down.
Take a look at that scoreboard, and you just can't backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. Had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down. Buxton in the dime set defensively.
Cowboy 80.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Get some space around midfield. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
4th down in inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're going to go for it.
Here we go. Strike. Let's go.
And this one's overwhelmed. They drive him backwards and off the field with this turnover on downs.
4th down, you want the ball in the hands of your biggest and best playmaker. In a lot of offenses, that is the QB. They trusted him to run for it, but the defense locked it down in time.
70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready?
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to hit his fullback there. And now they face 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Another throw here on 2nd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Hello.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. This is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Short side option here. He's running left. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A pickup of 17. And the Bucs have the 1st.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on 1st down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
19. Ready.
Again, this is Mitchell. He might be close to this lead blown again. That play gives him a 1st and goal. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the 2nd half. And the Buccaneers manage to recover the football. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Yeah, these numbers, Kate, they're pretty clear. It's hard to recover these onside kicks. Nice job there by the fielding team, but you see why The rules committee, right, the competition committee constantly searching for maybe new creative ways because it is just so hard to get that ball when the other team's prepared for the onside kick. This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Complete out to the right. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Bronco 80. Here we go. Set. Ncaa, come.
This one with Williams out left side. Good reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of timing. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
19 Lions.
They are throwing it again. Going deep here for the end zone. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Mike Evans with the touchdown. His third through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers make it a 24-point ball game.
Falcons 13.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
And that's going to be close to an outright disaster, Brock, as he winds up losing a ton of yards on the play. We need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's a throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
4th and forever coming up.
Come on, come on. Ready.
They're going for this. Off his back foot, he hooks this one. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
A throw here on 1st. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers continue piling on to this lead.
Falcons 13.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
19.
They'll come out throwing. Some pass brought in. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Ready? 60 by.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down. Looking quickly here. Throwing now off the play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. Oh, quick throw here, left side. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And he won't be able to take it all the way. Got close, though. Out of bounds, just shy of that 10-yard line. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a 1st on 4th down.
Stephanie. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go.
From the red zone on 1st. Has it down close. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons cut into the lead. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
He has it! And it was real close, but they got to him just in time. He's shoved out at the 1, and they're denied the 2 points. They're in full comeback mode already here in the 3rd. An onside kick coming up. And the Buccaneers manage to recover the football. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
There's always a little competition on a football team to see who's going to make the hands team. Right? Those defensive guys say, hey, listen, I'm not a receiver with bad hands. I got good hands. Well, this is the ultimate test of it right here, Kate. Who makes the hands team? Those are the ones that are the most trustworthy to go finish these games, to go get those onside kicks, and to go finish that phase of the game out.
He's running with it. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80.
They'll run. This is Mitchell. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks. I'm looking for that to be called again.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. slips through. Second down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That was Xavier Watts getting in there defensively.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Bronco 80.
Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. And the Falcons get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
The best defenses you can go look at through the decades are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out, that's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense in a hurry up here. Pass play coming here. Into the crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Kicked off by Damone Clark. And the Buccaneers have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
Intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Ready, set.
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready. 60.
Running right with Mitchell. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find an aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Right up the gut. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to be stopped well shy. That 1st down marker. Call it a yard. That means 4th down coming up. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Buccaneer football, and this could be over quickly. This lead huge entering the 4th. Now the Buccaneers bringing out their field goal team. This will be around a 33-yarder for them. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that gives them a 28-point advantage.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
On the jump.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Get it. Go.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
3rd and long for him here. He's going deep this time. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. And the Buccaneers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at the 40.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Williams. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
Just keep on continuing the evolution of wide receivers as runners. You know, that used to just be a gadget play, Kate. Then you see it more and more between the 20s, and now we're seeing it even in the red zone. Get your playmakers the ball.
The give here on 2nd. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
On the ready.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Oh, and they're going to have the fullback try and power for it. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
This is why it's so important not to overcommit to the team's lead runner. It went to a secondary ball carrier, and they cut him down for a big red zone stop.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
No.
They'll try and punch it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal. There's another for it. And he's backed up again as they stop him for another loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the old lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
Third and goal now as they try to pile on further. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Catch is made in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
A gain of 6 yards. Brings up 4th down and goal.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers close to picking up their 5th win. And they're really trying to pile it on here. The offense staying out there on 4th and goal.
Let's go.
They'll try and run it in. And they stop him. No touchdown, no 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
I love aggressive defenses, and a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call. But it can work against the pass, or in that case, against the run. Good luck running for the sticks when you've got a whole defense crashing the line of scrimmage off the snap.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Rookie quarterback, Brock, threw it away their last drive. Seemed like he might have been trying to do too much to make up for that mistake, and instead things snowball.
Yeah, these are the valuable lessons you have to learn from. You cannot be a mistake repeater. But being a rookie quarterback at Ask Peyton, he threw 28 of them his rookie year. Sometimes you just learn on the job, but you cannot repeat those kind of mistakes.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers grow their lead yet again. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. This will end up as a touchback.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the set.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Back to the air following that pick 6. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen passes. Well, at least I used to throwing lane, and you couldn't do it on that one.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
It's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? But it chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Get it!
Desperation time here on fourth. And they pick him off again. And the Buccaneers have it after forcing his fourth INT of the day.
Turnover on downs.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Come on, set! Let go!
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
70 Lions! Go!
They're going to pass it here. Headed out right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he only gets a couple yards there, well short. It's fourth down. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at second. For the third time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. He's got to drive this one 53 yards down the middle. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Ready? Ready,
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Falcons, first down.
Come on. Set! Ready?
Another carry for Robinson. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. So nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set! 18 Cardinal.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Sends this to the end zone. And no one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Trying to push deep downfield. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after a second interception of the season.
First down 10 at their own 2-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, set! 19 Tiger. Ready?
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
Hawk 70.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he gets them a fraction more breathing room out to the 3-yard line. So it's a